Hi there, my name's Jamo from a company called Xcase in the United Kingdom. It'd be great if you could visit our website at www.xcase.co.uk, and also brill if you could join our Facebook. So we're an importer of computer chassis. One of the chassis that we import is this 1U. We call it the RM100, and this is the Generation 2 version. So it's a 550mm deep 1U. It will take anything from an ATX, Micro Atx and standard ATX motherboard. And it really is a handy little 1U to cover quite a lot of combinations. So let me go over it. At the front here, we've got two 5.25 bays. Now these can be used for a CD-ROM by completely removing the unit here, or you can remove this unit, this plate going across, and install a 3.5-inch drive, or you keep this plate in and you can install two 2.5-inch drives. Now this is exactly the same on both left and right 5.25 bays. So you could, for instance, have four 2.5-inch drives, or two 2.5-inch drives and a CD-ROM. And also in the centre here you've got another tray that you can fit either a 3.5-inch or 2.5-inch drive. And we've even used the tray for the power on off and reset, etc. And you can also fit a 2.5-inch at the back of this. So lots of little combinations here. These all click in really nicely and can be removed by little levers at the back. Or if you're fitting a 5.25 CD-ROM, you completely remove it, slide your CD-ROM in, and then you screw it from below. So another great little feature about this case is it has this lock-in front cover. Now, we've brought this over from the hot swap version. It's unlikely in truth that you actually need a lock-in front cover because the drives are internal. However, it does set it aside because it gives it a nice clean front. It's also very easy to spray a different colour, so if you wanted to really stand out you could, spray them yellow or something. It's got a nice little place to fit your logo on there, or of course you could just screen print your logo on the whole front. Really good. So then internally we've got these 540mm fans. They're all powered through this little daughter board here and here, just by a single simple Molex connection. Now, you've got two options with this. You can just use it as it is, and the fans will whir away at quite a decent speed, and it can be a little bit noisy for some people, especially if it's in an office. Or you can just reverse it, and then the fans will speed along at just half pace, and then it's not too noisy at all. So internally, as I said, you've got room for everything from ITX to standard ATX motherboards. You've got a rear full height expansion slot, your I/O space, which is shorter than a standard I/O, which is the same on any 1U. We do supply I/O shields for Supermicro boards. We also supply you with a universal I/O with lots of little squares that you can cut down to fit another board, like a desktop board. Or, if you're really desperate, I suppose you could just leave it out. Here, this will fit a 1U standard power supply. But we also include this little bracket here, which can be used to fit a slim 1U power supply, like the ones from FSP and Seasonic. Unusually, this case on the front has got two USBs, two USB 3s, which is quite unusual on a rack mount. And you've got your power, reset, hard drive light, power light and LAN activity. Said this is the 550mm version. We also do a 480mm version. The 550mm version comes inclusive with this set of adjustable rails, as well as obviously your bag of bits to fit your motherboard in. Now this is a really solid case. If I was comparing it to a Super Micro, it's much stronger. And although Super Micros come with power supplies, and you have to add one onto ours, by the time you've added the power supply it comes out at a similar price, but it's got a lot more expansion. So there you have it, X-Case RM100 Gen 2 550mm version. Thanks for listening.